How do you make a brownie worth $500?
Well, that's pretty easy. Just change the price to $500.
Well, okay, sure. That's one way. But this one is coated in edible gold.
Did you know that KFC make an edible fire log?
No. It just smells like KFC chicken. They tell you in the disclaimers, do not try to eat it.
Oh, okay. Hey, I want to send Stephen Curry to the moon.
It's Stephen Curry.
Stephen?
Yeah, it's Stephen Curry.
All right.
So shows you how much basketball you watch.
I watch none.
Do you do that because you're mad?
No, just so we can see the moon landings are real. Then, if they send him, I'll say the same thing, and then they can send me. Woo!
Well, you've been trying to get to outer space right up there.
First.
So you've been trying to get there. So I guess that's how you're going to get your free trip to outer space.
You bet.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today on our 200th episode.
Woo!
200. Can you believe we've done 200 episodes already?
Yes, I can. You know why I can believe it?
Why?
Because
it says so?
Track of it says 200.
Okay. Yeah, 200th episode. 200. Oh, you know what?
What?
It's too bad that it's not New Year's yet because I could just cut. Oh, I'd have to have the old glasses with the 2009.
Yes.
I could just cut the 9 off and I'd have 200 glasses.
There you go.
Oh, I should have looked for that. That would have been funny. Why are you wearing 200 glasses?
Yes.
Because it's our 200th episode.
Now,
Yay!
Our last show, I told you we made those German Spritz cookies. So
The
this
German
show,
Spritz cookies.
What they look like. These are German Spritz cookies.
And you make them on a pizza thing, cutting board.
Well,
so
that's when you put them on to cool.
You cool your cookies on a pizza cutting board?
It needed to be non-stick.
Oh, I cool my cookies and I cool my candy when I make it, like peanut brittle and that,
right?
On a marble slab.
Yes, if I had that, that's what I would do. Don't have one of those anymore.
So it looks like you kind of squeeze them out in like a Play-Doh thing in this long strip. Is that accurate?
Kind of correct, yes. What you're going to need to do, the show just came out, so go ahead and look at the show and you'll see how we do it.
Yeah, it came out yesterday because this is Saturday.
Yes.
And it came out on Friday. Oh man, my nose itches. If what? If you don't screw up the edit, then it was there. That's there, but who knows? Oh, you did screw up an edit on a show. There were no words. Yeah, from back last Saturday, there were no on the picture on the thumbnail. There were no words
on my show or on our show.
Our show.
I wonder why.
There were no title words.
Wonder where they went.
I don't know. I just happen to know. Maybe I uploaded the wrong picture.
I was going to say, because I'm pretty
right
good at putting them on there because I come up with some pretty good stuff.
You can change the thumbnail. Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
Chewy. There.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you can.
I had a sympathy sneeze, like a sympathy pregnancy.
Tui. Yeah. Well, so you know who else is still okay? You know how you can make these cookies better and become world famous?
Yes, I do. We could dip them in edible gold.
Well, he doesn't dip them in edible gold. He uses a gold leaf and wraps them, it looks like.
Yeah. Well, no, it says, let me go back farther down here. The brownie is coated in 24 karat gold and features glaze made with Johnny Walker, Blue Label Scotch whiskey.
Right. So again, he takes the gold leaf and wraps it on there.
Well, yeah, he just says his last one was a $100 donut similarly coated in edible gold.
Okay, his name is Jason Harley. And he's the owner of Baby J Burgers. Okay. But again, he takes gold leaf and I've seen him do it on cakes and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And trust me, I've seen it done.
Steve, I trust you.
So you can put it on those cookies and then you can do the same thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's gold leaf.
Of course, first you have to find somebody around my area that can afford that.
They don't have to. You just put it out on the news and you'll be on the news.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, and then, you eat it.
What a concept.
Right? So not only is the brownie coated in 24 karat gold, and it has a glaze that has Johnny Walker Blue Label Scotch whiskey.
Yes.
Not Black Label, Blue Label Scotch whiskey. But you have to eat it in a humidor.
Right. With a Monte Cristo cigar on the side.
That's why, because he gives you a Monte Cristo cigar. I don't know if I'd want to smoke and not taste a brownie. What other famous food can you get gold in that you can get all the time?
Isn't there some kind of a Goldschlager or something like that?
That's exactly what it's called. Goldschlager. Very good.
Little flakes of gold in the bottle?
Yeah. Same thing. Goldschlager. So very, very cool.
But gold is one of those things that is good with Christmas, so I like that one.
That is good. All right. But I am surprised that you didn't go to the New York restaurant for the Guinness World Book record.
No, I skipped that one for a reason.
Why?
Because you keep saying I'm getting predictable, so I went unpredictable this time.
Oh, well, then I'm going to bring you back to it. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the $100 milkshake that got the Guinness World record.
Yeah.
Why did it get the Guinness World Book of Record?
Because it could.
Well, why? Why was it? What made this milkshake a Guinness World Record breaker?
Oh, shoot, keys. Guess what I did?
Closed everything.
Well, I did, and when I brought it back up, it went to the Chihuahua instead.
All right. I'll tell you why.
I hate that.
It's the most expensive milkshake. $100 milkshake. That doesn't seem like a tough record to break. But it contains a number of special ingredients and comes in a glass adorned with more than 3,000 Swarovski crystals.
Ooh.
Swarovski, I don't know, Swarovski crystals. So the glass has got that. So that's why.
It is pretty.
So it just contains milk, Tahitian vanilla ice cream, Devonshire luxury clotted cream, Madagascar vanilla beans, 23 karat edible gold. Now, this part they could have left off. Donkey caramel sauce featuring donkey milk.
Well, yeah.
And Venezuelan cocoa.
Sure.
Luxardo gourmet maraschino cherries and whipped cream.
But they were imported from Luxardo, Italy.
Yeah, just to make it expensive. That's crazy.
Yes.
All that and you still only $100? Oh, well.
I guess technically that's a good deal.
Sure. They also have the most expensive sandwich and the most expensive dessert. So congratulations to Joe Calderone for figuring out how to break records in his New York restaurant.
There you go. And I just realized something. I don't think it's not the cost of $100 to sell it. It's $100 worth of ingredients.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes. I just double checked.
What does it sell for?
It does not show what his actual selling. He may just do it at cost for the publicity, like you had mentioned with the thing. But yeah, that's all these expensive ingredients add up to $100 worth of ingredients.
Okay. Well, it's Serendipity's 3. Serendipity's 3 is the name of the restaurant.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, cool. Good for them.
All right.
Next. I want one of these till I saw the price tag. more food related, but not food related. KFC creates a fried chicken scented fire log.
Yes.
That's right. You can go get one of those Duraflame logs, Duraflame brand name. I don't know what they call them if they're not, but the log, but it smells like KFC, 11 herbs and spices fried chicken.
Right. If you ever walk into one of the KFCs, that's what it smells like when they're cooking this stuff.
Right.
But
now you can bring that log home and throw it on the fire. But it's on the KFC website. If you go to the KFC website, kfc.com,
right,
and go to the fire log, you can get it. And I'm like, oh, that's very cool, right? They're sold out currently, so you can't even get it. But here's the deal. They're $20. No, $19.
19 bucks. Well, with tax is $20, unless you don't have sales tax in your town.
Here's the bullet points. This is where the marketing department went crazy. Okay, each fire log can burn 2.5 to 3 hours. Good. Can be stored and no shelf life. Store in a safe, dry place away from pets. Okay. Now we're going. May result in a craving for fried chicken. We know the fire log smell is great, but please do not attempt to eat it.
No.
Okay. May attract bears or neighbors who are hungry. And please don't put face directly into a fire to an attempt to smell the fried chicken.
That's a great disclaimer, isn't it? And do you know why the disclaimer's in there? Because there's stupid people that would do it.
I couldn't smell it, so I stuck my face real close.
Oh, my goodness. But see, we come up with now you can't even use it as a last-minute gift because they're sold out.
Sold out. But if they come back, that is freaking hilarious.
It is.
And you can only buy one per customer.
Exactly. But that's
only let you buy one per customer and they're sold out.
You know, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It is good marketing.
Finger licking good.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. So since we've had such positive luck with our food, what is our genuine positivity message?
It's another one from Anonymous. Keep in your heart the good things that happened to you this year and forget the bad things forever. This new year will be a successful year in your life. From the beginning, you fight for your dreams. I'm sure you can do it. Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year's.
Yay! Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to you.
Merry Christmas.
Yep. And just remember the good things. You know, you can be positive or negative even when bad things happen. And when bad things happen, if you're still positive, the bad things still happen, at least you're positive.
Yes.
If the bad thing happened and you're negative, then you're all bummed out. But it's still happening.
Right. See, every once in a while, something brings to mind stupid stuff I did when I was a kid. And it irritates me that I remember this stuff. It's not bad that I remember because everything you do throughout your life makes you who you are today.
Right.
Okay? The concept is if you didn't do that stupid thing you did as a kid, you didn't learn how stupid it was. But once you learn the lesson, I don't want to keep feeling bad about it. I want to get over it. But the problem is, as a good person, I still feel bad about it. But I don't let it bum me. I just go, damn, I really was stupid. I'm glad I learned. So I stayed positive.
That's the way to do it.
Yep.
Positivity matters.
Now, I do have one other really weird question before we continue on with the show.
Okay.
I remember in school, sometimes when I was daydreaming, I'd be called a space case. And I'm noticing that, like, your head's in space. Are you a space case today?
What? What, man? What?
Or are you, like, involved with NASA?
I put this up in honor of our next story. Whew, I'm tired.
It's about yawning?
I'm like the space station. I go around the Earth really fast, like every 90 seconds or 90 minutes. No, I'm super dry today. Because
it's much better than being damp, because if you were damp, you could get a rash.
Yeah, I'm super dry. You make me yawn. No, I put this picture up in honor of Seth Curry.
Yes. This is something that I've been saying for a long time. I do not understand how people could read things on the internet and not fact check them before starting.
Wait, time out. There was a whole movie called Capricorn 1, Capricorn 3 about not going to the moon.
Oh, well, yeah, it's true.
So this is way before the internet. Capricorn, I don't see if it was Capricorn 1 or Capricorn 3. It was Capricorn 1. So the movie was Capricorn 1, and it came out in 1977. 1977. Yes. That was before the internet. That was before, I can't remember his name. Al Gore invented the internet.
Yeah. First, no. I'm trying to get over the Al Gore thing.
You don't remember that? Al Gore took credit for inventing the internet.
Yeah, I do remember that, but I know he did not invent the internet.
Yeah, but he took credit for it.
Yes. Well, of course, politicians do that all the time.
That was one of my favorite Snickers commercials. Guy going in to vote. He's going in to vote, and Al Gore pops up on one, and George Bush, the son, pops up on the other one, and he goes, "Vote for me. My dad was president." And Al Gore goes, "Yeah, well, I invented the internet." And he goes, "I'm a lot like my dad. My dad wore pants. I wore pants." So
I don't remember the commercial at all.
it was a great commercial. Snickers, not going anywhere for a while. Send me Snickers. I like Snickers.
Yes.
I can't eat them, but I like them. Milk chocolate.
You can at least smell them.
Yeah.
Put it on your nose.
My
Here,
son
eat this.
But yeah, so Seth Curry, when he and Vince Carter and Ken Benzemore, if they believed the moon landings were real, and all three of them said no.
Yes.
Yep. And apparently in reference to Men in Black secret agents, Curry added, "They're going to come and get us." So because of that, NASA has contacted Curry, which, okay, and here's what I don't understand either. They are going to allow him to tour the lunar lab.
Yes. Which is not normally part of any tour.
But isn't the lunar lab like on Earth?
Yes.
Shouldn't we just launch Mr. Curry into outer space and land him on the moon?
There's something else that I will talk about at a later date. It's about, as we've talked, China went to the far side of the moon. So
right.
Travel is going to be available to the general population at some point in the very near future.
I say we send Seth Curry up there now. There's a few other people I'd like to put on that shuttle.
Hey, wait a minute. Are we allowed to send people up without their? Well, maybe if he agrees, it'd be okay, right?
Let's get in trouble. I say we just send him up there.
Send him up there.
Seth Curry. This is Steve Allen saying, "To the moon, Alice."
I had that go in my head too, so that's pretty good. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool because NASA, in fact, led 6 missions that put 12 astronauts on the moon between 1969 and 1972.
Right, and they brought back about 50 pounds of rocks.
Yes.
But, again, he could say...
But they were just like the rocks from Earth. No.
Oh, no, hundreds of pounds of rock. Not 50, hundreds of pounds of rock.
Yeah.
So 50 every mission. But whatever. The point being is I say we send them to the moon. All these people say that the world is flat and that the moon things were fake. We send them all to the moon and we just let them go.
Yep. I have a friend that says, not that he believes this, but it is a valid point. We're believing what other people are telling us. We can't verify it. All we have is their word for it. I understand.
It's called faith. Called faith.
Yes. But what I look at is...
Just like the holiday this season. Faith.
Right. What I look at is all the, I know a lot of pilots and they're way up and they can say, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, they pilot on though.
Yeah.
Pilot on, never mind.
Yeah.
With that, we should just move on to our phrase origin story, which again is a holiday tradition origin story.
It is. And this is something that Santa, I know, loves to put in his hot cocoa.
Yeah. Which end? Does he stir it with the stick or does he stir it with the curved end?
Well, see, something you have to understand. When he was first starting out as Santa, all the candy canes were straight sticks.
Were they?
Yes. And not only that, they were just white. There was no barbershop. Oh, yeah.
250
years ago.
Were they just sugar sticks at that point?
Correct. It was a straight sugar stick.
Oh, okay. So why would you give somebody a sugar stick?
Why would you give somebody a sugar stick? Because
why were they invented? There's got to be a reason why candy canes were invented.
Well, basically, the story says that in 1670, a choir master was worried that children weren't going to be able to sit quietly through all the long Christmas nativity scene. So he gave them something to eat to keep them quiet. And he also wanted to remind them of Christmas, so he made them into a J shape like a shepherd's crook to remind them. However,
Okay, hang on. I want to call one challenge with this story.
Yes.
Why would you want a kid to sit still and then jack him up on sugar?
Exactly. Of course, you got to remember, they probably hadn't discovered that yet.
Giving kids sugar, jack them up on sugar. I think you would just discover that. I think that's something that's just, hey, look, every time we give them the sugar, they're bouncing off the walls. But unfortunately.
But the stripes and the flavor weren't even added until around 1900.
Yep. But again, unfortunately, that story is nice. It's probably not true, what you were going to say before I interrupted you.
Correct.
So nobody really knows where they were. But in 1920, Bob McCormack from Georgia started making them. And then it is called Bob's Candies. And Bob McCormack actually popularized them in the United States.
Yep. Nicely job. Thank you, Bob, because I really do like candy canes. I have really fallen in love with the sour ones, but here's what I like the best. I buy them after Christmas. I stick them in the drawer. I do not open them till the middle of summer, because once the middle of summer comes, they start to get this stickiness to them, and they're kind of soft.
Only by you.
Because you don't have humidity by you. The flavor explodes when they're softer. I just love them.
Cool. Well, with that food-related item, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
and please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go down to whathappened.world down there. You can get to all of our stuff. You can get to our Facebook page, our Instagram, our YouTube, our podcast. You cannot get to Fun Guy Entertainer Cooks For You yet, but go to Fun Guy Entertainer Cooks For You. Subscribe and make comments on all of our shows. I will be getting back to What Happened in Las Vegas today shortly, hopefully within the next month or so, to do more of those shows. Get out and start seeing shows, start seeing my friends again, and that'll be very exciting. I saw the amazing Jonathan the other day. He's looking very well. I asked him, I said, hey, Jonathan, how you doing? Are you feeling better? Because he's been very, very sick.
I remember you saying that.
But he was out, he was in public, and he was looking good. And he said, I'm getting better. So I'm really happy to hear that. So that's another holiday story for me, that one of my friends is actually getting better. So good for him. And with that, I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show. 200. Ah!
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, just